We are here with Brad in this beautiful kitchen. It's lovely,
thanks.
might I add. And we're gonna get started on making some food. So Brad, you are gonna teach us to make a very basic, delicious green smoothie today.
I love it.
And why a green smoothie?
Number one, why a green smoothie? Because it's kale. And kale is one of your highest nutrient-dense leafy greens there is, especially in a grocery store. But that's why I really got onto the kale to begin with. But I'm gonna make a green smoothie because most people that I turn on to raw foods, they always stick to the green smoothie. You know what I mean? Because it's so easy. And I'm just going to show you, it's so simple to make. And I drink it every morning, and it's just a great way to start your day. I just use an apple, a pear, 2 bananas, some dates, and the kale. All right, and then a little bit of water. I'll show you how much water to put in a pitcher. I don't really measure either, by the way. So we got the water, get that out of the way. Then actually I'll put the kale in next. And I actually de-stem the kale. You can do both. I actually just de-stem it. We just got so used to doing that here, and I'll explain what we do with the stems after a while. This is the kale. We're going to put the kale in there.
And this isn't going to taste bitter because some people who've maybe never had a smoothie are looking at it and going, that's water and raw green vegetables. Like, why do I want to drink that?
It doesn't seem that appealing. It's the fruit. It's the sugar and the fruits that really make it taste better, and then you're getting all that good nutrients from the kale. So I start off and I kind of fill it, and then I kind of grind that down real quick. And make sure to hold your hand on that lid.
That's a really great idea. So you actually did the toughest vegetable first to help break it down so it'll blend better later? Is that
Well,
what you did,
the other reason is too, I put so much kale in mine.
Yeah.
So I kind of grind it down so I can put all the other fruit in.
Okay,
you know?
fit everything in there.
Yeah. So then I just cut an apple up. I put 1 apple. One pear.
And why the dates for people who don't know? Like what do they do?
Well, because you can have a choice to put these in or not. It just adds a little bit of a sweetener to it because they're so sweet. And it just kind of helps make it taste better for kids, you know. We're so used to all this sweet stuff now.
Yeah.
That at least it's a natural, you know what I mean? I put frozen bananas in because I add no ice. So it's better, you know, I want it a little bit chilly, so I'll just freeze the bananas because when they really get ripe, you want to freeze them when they really get ripe. And then just put them in, and it actually makes it just a little bit cold. So I'm going to put in this one 2 bananas, so 4 halves. So look at that.
Yum.
Serve it in a nice glass, you know.
Make it fancy.
We have a big crew here to feed. How perfect was that?
Yeah, good job.
And really, at times I can drink a whole pitcher in a day myself. I'll start off in the morning and I'll just keep drinking it until noon. You know, that's my breakfast.
That's great.
So why don't we cheers to it?
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your smoothie recipe.
Cheers.
All right. We just finished our delicious green smoothies, and now we are getting to the kale chip portion of the show. So, Brad, before we even get started with cooking, can we talk about some of your products? Because you have a whole line of snacks.
Exactly. Well, today I was going to show you how we make the vampire killer leafy kale. I'm actually going to let the secret out of the bag.
I'm thinking garlic is involved with that one, yes.
There is some garlic. But let me just kind of tell you real quick. We also have a pina colada, which is kind of a sweeter one. And then we have the vampire, which we're making today. And then we have naked, which is with no garlic in it, which has cashews and whatnot in it. Then we have one that's a nut-free, which is nacho. If you're allergic to nuts, we have a nut-free one. And then we have my favorite, which is Nasty Hot, which has jalapenos and cayenne pepper in it too, so it's really good.
Excellent.
So they all have cashews and sunflower seeds and vegetables in them. We just kind of flavor them a little bit different.
That's great.
So.
Yeah, let's get started. I'm excited.
Yeah, well, let me kind of tell you what's involved in these. What we do, we put in red bell peppers. Then we come over here and we have some Himalayan sea salt, chickpea miso. Then we have our scallions, which you notice these are all fresh vegetables. We use no powders. I think a lot of our competition uses powders. Sunflower seeds, cashews, and these are raw, by the way. Everything is raw. Then we have the lemon juice. We add lemon juice to actually help preserve it. And then the neat garlic. We add a ton of garlic to our vampire killer. So then we take all of that and then we put it in the food processor and grind that all up into like a batter, you know? You see the texture is kind of like that. So then we're going to take that and we're going to massage that into the kale. So
explain what massaging kale means for people who don't know.
how about I'm just going to show you.
Oh yeah, okay, demonstrate.
So here, we are going to put this in a bowl. So we'll get that out of there. So then we actually massage it, and what that means is we're actually just going to rub that right in the kale. We do this in a big bowl, but this is just going to show you how you do it. So there's your kale right there. And so by massaging that in there, and then you'll lay that on your dehydrator.
That looks really good. It smells
Isn't
really
it good
too, yeah.
So then, that's it. You kind of fill your tray, you massage all the kale, and you lay that on there, and then we're going to lay that in the actual dehydrator. And then, 15 hours later, this is what it looks like dry.
Oh, that's great.
And everything is dehydrated below 115 degrees. And that maintains enzymes and a lot of the nutrients, because if you're cooking something or baking it, you're killing all the enzymes and a lot of the nutrients, and that's why we dehydrate everything. We're just taking the water out of it and leaving all the nutrients in it.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
And all the flavor. You're leaving all the flavor.
Yeah.
Can I steal one?
Go ahead, try one.
All right, I'm going to.
You got a big one, didn't you?
You have a delicious product, Brad. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes.
And so now you talk a little bit about how you get this product into this packaging and where we can find it.
Right. Well, everything can be found on, just go to our website, and then we have a store on the website, and everything we sell is right on the store. You can buy it online or find it on your local store.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
And aside from these delicious kale chips, you have some other products as well, right?
I do.
Let's talk a little bit about those.
And these are the chips. These are actually the first things that I got started off with, was the chips. And we just have different, we have 9 different flavors. We have Indian with Indian spices. Now these are all just made from vegetables and seeds, okay? Then we have a flax seed, which is very, very popular. And we have a cheddar, and it's no cheddar in there. There's no cheese. It's actually like a vegan cheese, you know? Then we have kale chips, red bell pepper, which is my favorite, the hot ones, and we have a sweet potato chip. We also have, as I was talking about these stems earlier, we actually just created a raw, dehydrated dog treat.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So we have actually 6 different flavors you can check out online. One thing I wanted to talk about is on the back. The certifications, which I feel is so important. We have the vegan, the gluten-free, the kosher, the organic, and the non-GMO, which is so, so important. And that is for our dog food, and everything we have has all of those certifications.
You have so many incredible products. I wouldn't even know where to begin to tell people to try them. I would just say go and find them and try them. Try all of them, as many as you can.
Yeah.
And this is a beautiful space, and people can definitely check out more about your business, your products, everything online. Find Brad's products in the stores. And thank you so much for spending the day with us. This was a lot of fun.
It has been.
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it.